Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. It is raining hard outside, and it's likely going to be raining hard for the next couple days. The cold weather is over. We're in the 50s. And we're going to be staying there for the next couple days, and it's going to be raining for the next couple days. We have flood warnings for this area now. Thumbs up for that. Yay. I slept last night and I'm having troubles with motivation again. So it's 8:46 when recording, but yay. I'm thinking it is because I have SAD, seasonal affective disorder syndrome, where we're coming up. Today is the very longest day of the year and my motivation and issues have been growing. So it's likely that. We shall see. And of course, front-loading the videos. Hey, if you could toss me a like, that'd be awesome. If you could subscribe, I can speak English. Subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. If you could leave me a comment, that would be double plus good. And I would like to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons. These are literally beautiful and literally awesome people who are, in fact, as stated, literally beautiful and literally awesome, helping to keep me and my pets, however many I happen to have at the time, alive and moderately healthy, and at least in a home. That is appreciated. If you would like to become one of these beautiful people, I have links to my Patreon in the video description, as well as a PayPal for any possible donations, an Amazon wish list link with stuff like pet food on it, and of course a post office box where if you send me anything at all, I will open it up on camera and we will all marvel. So thumbs up on that. Front loading a video is over. Yay! Oh boy, it has been a day and a life. Now, one thing I wanted to try yesterday, I talked before about how I've got a whole bunch of these like free little RPG stuff, solo RPG stuff. This one's called Rusty Dagger, and it's a tiny thing. As you can see, it's only 8 pages, and one of those is the cover. But the thing is, as tiny as this is, you actually need a battle mat to do the combat on, because it's not an abstracted combat system. It's you move around tactically on a battle mat and then fight. So I don't have a lot of this stuff yet, nor do I have any figures at all. So no Rusty Dagger. And then of course, while editing and rewatching all of the recording of No Quest yesterday, Hokey smokes, did I do a lot of gaming and editing errors. Oy vey, I would say like, oh, these creatures are going to attack right now, and then I would ignore that and do something else, and it all makes sense at the time, but ADHD. And then the editing errors, I like to zoom in on the dice, and so many times I forgot to do that, and I was trying to do a blood splat every time I got hurt. Did it once. Oh well. And of course, I got maybe 50 views on that video. So if you watched it, thank you very, very much. I understand, hopefully it's largely the whole holidays thing. So thumbs up. But I enjoy playing these things to no end, and I'm going to continue on this one thing, Dungeon Blitz. It's a 3-game series, and Snoglips, the character, has been through 2 of them. There's only 1 left to finish off the whole trio, so I really do want to do that, even though Snoglips is just going to stomp on everything going into this adventure, because even though you level up at the end of every adventure, each adventure assumes that you're level 1. So, yeah. And then, of course, taking a look on my desktop, my thing here on everything that's happened since yesterday and today. Topics list, that's the word I was looking for. Not a whole lot has happened. I had some troubles with falling asleep, massively time blind this entire week. Today, I haven't even been able to take any ADHD meds because I'm out. Yay! So hopefully they're going to show up in the mail here either today or on Monday or so. But I've been mega time blind and it's been very difficult to do anything at all. So thumbs up on that. But one of the big things I wanted to talk about, and it's big only because it's really the only thing that's like quote unquote happened. My subconscious picks the weirdest frickin' things to think on, and my conscious mind will just roll with that at times. I could not think of anything really intensely actual and normal for my settings. Now, real quick before I go on to that, with my settings, I am still hoping to make at least a 2-book series out of this if I can ever push through my ADHD and executive dysfunction and actually physically write this out. One of the books is well, they are both slices of life. And a slice of life story is, it doesn't have a normal narrative, beginning, build up, crescendo, and then the fade off and letting people relax a bit, and then you end. A slice of life story is just that. It is just you're living your life, and then suddenly there's a chunk of it that's being narrated, and then you continue your life afterward, but that's the story. That's kind of what I'm doing, because while it's a big slice of life, it's made up of a whole bunch of little slices of life, and the entirety of the slices of life do lead up to a kind of crescendo and then fade off like that. I had originally wanted it to be with the kaiju rampaging about 2/3 of the way through it, but that has become the defining thing to show how people are resilient and live through stuff. So on that project, on the Inside the Razor's Edge, it starts off to show a little bit of happiness and kind of a prologue type thing, and then the kaiju rampages. And then it's a story of what happens over the next year. And it ends with people rebuilding Apple Rock and people moving back in. And it's a story of hope and resilience and all that, but it's a bunch of slice of life stories that don't have a standard narrative thing. And then come along the cryptid stuff. This is the same thing. It's another slice of life thing where it's going to take place over a year, showing what happens to these people in this horrific, nightmarish, whipsawing situation they find themselves in. So it too is just a whole bunch of slices of life that have a general crescendo build up and then that normal fade off sort of thing. I can't remember the name of the word, I can't remember the word that they use for it, and I've never been able to pronounce it properly, so yay on that. It's like denouement. It's some kind of weird French term, and if you're French, I don't really mean that it's weird. If you're an English speaker, it is a non-standard word, so that's why it's weird. But it's where you give the audience a chance to breathe a moment before you end. So I do have 2 big things that I'm trying to do. And of course, the Razor's Edge and Inside Outside stories are generalized tales of hope, overcoming challenges, and then continuing onward in life, whereas the cryptid stories are more accepting inevitabilities. There are no positive stories. There are no positive character arcs. There are no happy endings sort of stories. So there is a project, and I am working on that. Now, though, my eye, it's all dried out and feeling awful. Yay. The thing I was thinking of last night, as stated, I can sometimes control what I think of, sometimes I can't. I was trying to think of various things to work on the actual story thing, and instead, my mind fixated on this one thing. Now, I have a really weird sense of humor. Sometimes it is just plain absurdist and surrealist, and it doesn't matter what's I can't unbutton this. I'm trying and I can't. Sometimes I need rules. Sometimes I don't need rules. Sometimes I cannot find something funny because it just doesn't make sense. People and things wouldn't work that way. And sometimes it's funny because of that exact thing. So last night, as I was walking to Walmart and back, my mind, just my subconscious and my conscious mind, I finally just gave up and rolled with it. Wanted to do this idea. And I'm actually starting to lean into the idea of trying to use this character and situation in the setting. I'm still not sure, but I'm going to talk about it. It's a cryptid who is dedicated to their job. They have a job, the kind of cryptid they are. They have a job. They deal with human beings. So they act and effectively to everybody else are human, except they make no bones about letting their possible customers know that they aren't human, they are a cryptid. But they are a part of a major insurance company, and they were approached after they had been working and doing normal work for this insurance company to see if they wanted to try to branch out in the cryptid world with policies with one specific policy. And when the cryptid character, I don't have a name for them yet, I imagine that they're kind of looking a little bit, like a greasy car salesman type, the pot belly wide around the waist, thinning hair, mustache, always kind of sweating, but still in this case, very personable and dedicated to their work. When they got this, they looked at the policy and said, do you offer this for cryptids too? This is value for money. And no, they don't, which is good. But he accepted the job and has been out pushing this policy. The policy is just, to save you from past embarrassment, from past horrors, from the past nightmares, from the past memories of trauma you've had. You can be saved from your past. You will no longer have to worry about the memories of horrible things that have happened to you. It saves you from the future. You don't have to worry about future memories. You don't have to worry about future trauma. And if you're the type of person that you're afraid you're going to hurt others, you don't have to worry about that. This policy saves you from your past and saves you from the future. It is simple. You sign the policy, and then this person, the cryptid that sells you the policy, eats you. And because you can't have memories of bad things that have happened if you've been, chewed up and swallowed, and you can't have future horrible things happen if you've been digested. And so that's the policy. And the cryptid is dedicated, as stated, to the job and to everything else. They make sure that when they talk to a prospective policyholder, they talk about all disclaimers. It is going to hurt when I eat you. Your body is an animal, and your body wants to live, and it is going to hurt. That can't be avoided. I will do my best to make it as painless as possible, but it will hurt. But with the disclaimers, with how much things cost and all that, most prospective policyholders look at that and they just go, you're trying to tell me you want me to pay you money, and then you will just, to save me from any possible, even slight embarrassment in the future, you're just going to devour me bodily and entirely so I'm dead. And you're charging $15 for this? I mean, you're crazy. This is value for money. I would pay much more than this. How can you charge so little and stay in business? I mean, this is crazy. Are there any hidden fees? Anything that I should know about? But no, they talk about things and how the policy goes, and they are forthright and upcoming. They state, again, your body is an animal, and your body wants to live. No matter what your mind, your brain, is different from your body, and your desires are different from your body's desires. But your body is beholden to your brain and not the other way around. So once the policy comes into effect, your body is going to betray you. It will do its very best to live. But do not worry. I, as your policy, I've forgotten the word because I don't do insurance, but I, as the person who sold you the policy, know that your body is merely trying to live. Once it starts and you start screaming, oh my God, what a fool I was, please, I want to live, don't worry, I'm going to ignore that. I know what you want right now. This is just your body. When you're screaming, please, please, oh God, I was a fool, don't devour me, you monster. I know that's just your body. I will ignore it, and I will devour you. When at last you're screaming, I don't want to die, please, oh God, save me. Again, I know it's your body, it's not you. You have made your decision. Your body is going to betray you. But don't worry, once I start, I will devour you bodily and completely, leaving no physical evidence that you ever existed physically. And the prospective policyholders are like, that is a good disclaimer. You're letting me know right up front, not only the positives, but the negatives as well. Again, $15. I mean, I cannot believe this is value for money. So yes, I will do this. What do I have to do exactly? Oh God, my credit cards and stuff. I'm not gonna need them. Here, and then they pull out their credit cards, give pins and stuff, and then take off their clothing and go into kind of a T-pose, and then, yeah, usually their bodies betray them, screaming, oh my God, I was an idiot, I don't want to die, please don't eat me. But the cryptid knows that's just the body, that's not the mind. And so they devour them. And they're having to petition the main office for extra help because they start to gain weight. They need an employee. They Google and find out that a human being is 125,000 calories. They've put on 30 pounds. They can't keep doing this on their own. They need an employee and they need an office. They got to keep paper for the paperwork part because they've gone through the classes, they've taken the physical examinations, they are a broker, they've got to follow along with the rules, they need an office, they've got their laptops, they do the electronic filings. He wants to do it right. He needs a bigger office. And so, yeah, I spent the entirety of my time working out exactly how a dedicated insurance broker selling this stupid policy would actually work and how it would function in a cryptid society where, yeah, people are just going, oh my God, this is value for money. $15 and you're going to save me from my past and prevent me from things happening in the future? Oh my God. Yeah, here, let me strip. Let's do this. So, thumbs up on that. And of course, I've left now 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank however many people have left me comments in the past 24 hours. Uh-oh. Yeah. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended, and even though I'm counting American Sign Language, American Sign Language, with my brain, thumbs up. So here we go. We have cake. Thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. And I appreciate everybody who watches. Thank you very, very much. There is Chris. Thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. Jesse Koskinen. Yep. I don't know why, but I feel affinities to certain countries, and that's one of them, oddly enough. Good to see you in the comments. Floramu, thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. And I hope to play more of these games in the future. I really do love them. I enjoy playing them, and I really enjoy recording them. So thumbs up on that, and good to see you in the comments. And then, of course, Liam D, greatly appreciated. Internet Explorer, thumbs up and thank you. 823 AC Right _ TV, greatly appreciated. Buddha Dow, thumbs up and thank you. We have JAYY, greatly appreciated, and hopefully you enjoyed the video though. And then there is Shinra. Good to see you in the comments, and hopefully you have fun with everything that you're doing. Whatever you said, hopefully it goes on well. I can't speak English today, and though I don't have really a lot of time to talk about it, but yeah, I need to talk about the whole human meat stuff again. Thumbs up. Thank you very much, and good to see you. There is Namey McNameface, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. I have no hopes of pronouncing this properly. Muralidharanj, thumbs up and thank you. Adrian XJG, always good to see you in the comments. We have RJ Mitchell, greatly appreciated, and thumbs up, good to see you as well. There is Donald Long, thumbs up and thank you much. And that is it. 14 people who left me comments in the past 24 hours. Greatly appreciated. You get me out of my head, into the world, and dealing with real people, if only for a short time and if only in text. Thumbs up for that. Well, Hokey smokes. I'm largely going to take today easy, but hopefully not fall asleep in my chair here. We shall see. Hopefully you can get done the things that you need to get done, and with it being like Christmas time here, mostly around the world, hopefully you're going to have a good time. Mostly and around the world. Not everywhere, of course. Thumbs up and greatly appreciated, and hopefully everyone's going to have a fun time. And of course, no matter where you are, please take appropriate precautions. If people are getting sick in your area, take appropriate precautions for sickness. You know, keep distancing, wear a mask, just be smart for your situation. If people are getting hurt, don't go where people are getting hurt. I mean, that one seems like it makes sense. And of course, if you're out walking, and no matter where you are, and you hear that bus horn, that mournful howl of the bus with your name on it, well, you are gonna get Merry Christmas, so hopefully it won't hurt much. Anyway, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing.